Hey everybody, welcome back for another memory keeping plan with me. This time it's for the week of March 4th through the 10th, and I used a kit from Cinderella Paper this week called You'll Be Okay. This was not a great week. I mean, when you look at pulling your character stickers, and pretty much every day of the week has at least one negative emotion sticker that you're pulling from your characters, you're like, okay, we're gonna scrap whatever kit I was gonna use this week and go into an anytime kit. So I haven't seen a lot of shops pick up this art from clip art kits. It, I think I saw it from Cinderella Paper and I think from Planner Face, and that was it. So I know that we don't want to plan to have a bad week, but I do feel like this was helpful to have this sort of bad mood, mental health, anytime sort of kit in my collection. I ordered it thinking, I don't really know when I'm going to use it. And then, literally right after I ordered it, this week happened. And I'm like, let's just use it, especially because this was still technically winter. And I feel like these colors are pretty wintry. So, yeah, not a great week, dealing with a lot of stress and stuff with our kitten who's been very sick. And there's been other stuff going on as well that I'm not going to get into as much because it involves other people's private lives. But yeah, just not a great week. So, I'm pretty upbeat right now, but I am going to talk about some stuff that's me being in a bad mood. So, just giving you that warning at the beginning of the plan with me. I did successfully color block this week. I left a big old post-it note right in the middle of the spread saying color block and put these colors on Wednesday and Sunday because I had some character stickers that I thought would go well with that color. Or not character stickers, but other functional colored stickers. So yeah, I actually remembered to color block this week. Go figure. I feel like the last few times I've meant to color block, I forgot. And then it was kind of a bummer because there are just certain kits, and I can't figure out the math behind it, the science behind it, if you can even call it that. But there are just certain kits and certain colors that look way better color blocked, and this would be one of them. I feel like the struggle with this, though, is that the way Cinderella Paper set up this kit, there weren't any patterns for the gray color or the brown color that's on Thursday. So that was a bit of a struggle, especially when I got to Saturday and I had a lot of things to mark and I had no gray stickers left to fill in Saturday. So that was a little frustrating. So depending on how people set up their kits, sometimes you can't color block with them, but I feel like I'm gravitating towards doing more and more kits color blocked because it just makes it look more organized. And I am trying to give myself a little bit more breathing room in my planner. You'll notice I only use one strip of washi at the bottom this week because I just felt like this needed more white space. So I feel like I've been overcrowding my planner lately and then not liking how the week turns out because it just looks too cluttered. And I mark a lot of things in my planner because there's lots of different things that I want to remember, and I do write a lot in my planner. So I feel like color blocking and kind of lightening up the amount of stickers I'm using on the week might help with that. So we're gonna play around with that. Not every single kit can be color blocked the week after this. So the next plan with me that you'll see, I had a mini kit and there was no way I was gonna be able to color block that. So that one looks okay. But I think when I'm using a full kit, especially when the colors are very distinct from each other, I'm gonna try to color block more. This kit came with 2 different scenes, and I did use both scenes this week, so that was kind of fun. I tried to cut out the kind of strip between the girl on this double box, but it didn't fit properly. It wasn't wide enough for some reason. I think the columns in the Sadie Stickers planner that I use are a little bit wider than maybe in an Erin Condren or some of the other really popular vertical style planners, so yeah. That's okay though. I wanted to fill in the space so that she wasn't cut in half, but I think it looks okay regardless. And then when I color block, I do try to match up the full boxes with the colors as well. Obviously, this is not always 100% possible, but the purple sweatshirt that says the shadows prove the sun shines, that worked well with Friday because that was the purple or lavender day. And that was kind of the only one. The other one that had a very distinct color was the bear, but I didn't want to put it on Thursday, even though that was the brown color day, because I thought the bear was just so cute that I needed him in the sidebar. And the journal was that periwinkle color, so I put that on Wednesday. What do those bottles say? Say medication with a smiley face and then like vitamin D and B12, I think, B2. I don't know. I covered it up with an overlay that you're seeing here. This is actually Camilla, so C_loves plannings freebie from Plan With Me stickers, and it's in some sort of like shattered hollow. Those scripts will come back eventually. I tried to use more scripts this week just because this is on Cinderella Paper's glossy paper, and the only pen you can really use on that paper, unfortunately, is a Sharpie Ultra Fine Point. And the way that I write, and I think it's also because I'm left-handed, I'm looking at my pens, I really struggle with writing neatly with a Sharpie Ultra Fine Point on like really slick paper. So I don't love that, but Cinderella Paper's kits are so affordable, and I'm heading towards a really strict budget lately until my work picks up again, or until I find more employment. So beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, no. I also pulled in this lavender, like sparkly lavender hollow-ish freebie from Scribble Prints Co. It was like a collab between her and Once More With Love. So I used one row of headers because they were cute bow headers, and I thought they went really well with the colors of this kit. So I just kind of put them diagonally across the days. Each day got one of the bow headers. And I'm also going to pull in various characters from this little freebie sheet. The quote, if I forgot to mention on the sidebar, says, "You are enough." And so I thought hollow worked really well with the colors of this kit because it's like that cool toned color scheme. And then the "You are enough" made really a lot of sense for using a mental health themed kit. And then as you can see there, I just used the pattern bottom washi from this kit. The other strip of washi from this kit was a solid gray, and I just didn't feel like putting it down. I didn't have any overlays that I thought worked with this kit for washi, so I'll just save that and maybe use it when I use the leftovers of this kit. We shall see. That's a problem for future Jessica. I am using one habit tracker from the kit this week. That is for Clover, my kitten's medications that she gets daily right now. And then I am pulling in a weekly checklist from the kit to write in what dinners we had this week. And I'm going to pull in a this week header. This is just leftover from an old Cinderella paper kit. It's not here right now. It'll be here shortly. I marked 3 things in the sidebar this week. So I'm putting down a label and then like 2 half boxes from the kit. I decided not to use the rest of the glitter headers to put in between the different parts of my sidebar. I just kind of left white space. Like I said, I feel like I need more breathing room in my planner lately just to make things look less cluttered. So I tried that out this week, and especially with the theme of this kit and the colors of this kit, I feel like it worked really well. So yeah, I just pulled in a this week header because it matched, and I'll know that those are dinners. So that is the base of this week. We're going to go ahead and zoom on in to this sidebar with the adorable teddy bear and the overlay that looks really great with this kit. I pulled in hollow and sparkly hollow stuff for this week. So I have a "I'm a Priority" script from Planet Hannah in her hollow. I don't know that she carries that font anymore, but I think she sent me like a freebie sheet of these. So this seemed like a good week to use it. And then I pulled in 2 Beneva Creations cat stickers, one to mark that Clover was stronger this week and eating on her own, which was great because if you've been following along with my last few videos, she basically started refusing all types of food, and it was quite scary. And I was having to feed her off my hand and just like sit with her for like 20 minutes trying to get her to eat a plate of food, just her lapping it up off my fingers. So this week she started eating more on her own. And then the other thing I wrote in was "cat in the mirror," because this is a going joke with my husband. We made up, Camilla, if you're watching this, I know you talk a lot about how you and your husband talk for your dogs. We absolutely do that for our cats, so I relate to when you talk about that. So we talk for our cats. Our cats have horrible potty mouths. I don't know why. So this week we made up a song to the tune of Michael Jackson's "Man in the Mirror," iconic, and it's about the cat in the mirror. And For some reason, I don't know why, our cats say the B word that rhymes with witch a lot. I'm not going to say it because I know a lot of people who comment on my videos have children, so I'm not going to say it. But yeah, it's just I'm not explaining this well. But yeah, we made up a song for our cats, just starting with the cat in the mirror to the tune of Man in the Mirror, and then we throw in at the end, I think it's like be that change. So we be that, throw in a bad word there. So I don't know how we got to that, but that was this week, and that's how we were getting through this week. Okay, sorry about that. All right. It was also Clover's first election day because we didn't have an election in California back in November. So I did post a photo of her to my personal Instagram with my voting sticker and talked about the cat in the mirror without the naughty words. Now that I've rambled on about that incoherently probably for a bit, let's get into what happened on Monday. So at the top of Monday, I marked something that I'm not going to talk about, but I did throw in a depressed Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co., and I'm going to use the Adulting Sucks script eventually. And then I did laundry. That script is from Magical Sticker Co. And Clover was back to her usual habits, her main hobby of trying to eat dust bunnies off the floor. And she was also chasing her tail, which was very exciting because that's a lot of energy that she was showing. So that sticker's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I also, of course, had to work this day, so I marked that. And then, unfortunately, in the afternoon, when I gave Clover one of her liquid syringe medications, she must have bit her cheek or her tongue or something, and suddenly there was just all this blood in her mouth, which was kind of scary. Got it under control. It stopped bleeding really quickly, but that's been an issue a couple of times. Every now and then she like bites part of her mouth because she hates getting medication. So that's great. And there is one medication in particular that she has to get as a liquid because she's so small that there's no pill that is small enough for her. So that's where we're at. I marked that with a Krabby Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I watched Great British Bake Off on Monday night, so I marked that with a Leonard Designs elephant sticker, and then we weighed Clover, and she gained just like the slightest bit of weight this week. So that weigh-in sticker is from Cinderella Paper. Tuesday was our California primary election, so I marked that with a voting Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Clover was pouncing on things this day, so that was exciting. Again, just making tiny bits of progress here and there. And then I marked that my ganglion cyst was gone. So I had this issue like 10 years ago where I had a cyst on my left wrist and I'm left-handed. So that's probably why it grew there. And then it went away like 5 years ago. And then this winter it came back, which was not thrilling. And then today I noticed it was gone. So that's cool. So I marked that with one of the munchkins from the Lavender Hollow freebie. I went and dropped off my ballot because we do have mail-in ballots, but I routinely like do not fill out my ballot until like 2 days before, and then I feel like it's not going to make it in time if I mail it. So I like to go to a vote center and just drop it off. And the person at the polling place was so excited to see me because I do think this election there was not great turnout. And then with vote by mail being permanent in California, like a lot of people don't go to polling places, which is great because it probably means more people are able to vote. But that means poll workers are extremely excited to see you. She was like, oh my God, thank you so much for coming in. And she like gave me another sticker, even though I already got one with my ballot. So she was very nice and I appreciate that. But that was really funny. I'm like, yeah, of course. Yeah, you're thanking me. You're welcome. So that was funny. I was going to do work this day, but Canvas was down for a while, which is our learning management software. So I marked that with a sticker from Once More with Love. Eventually, late in the afternoon, it came back online. It was down for like a couple hours, which was really annoying because I just wanted to get my grading done. And there was no other way for me to do it because it was stuff that was submitted to Canvas. So there was no other way for me to access it. So I had to do my work later in the day than I wanted. Oh well, but I do have a work Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I filmed a plan with me, so I have another munchkin, and I'm going to mark that with the sticker therapy script from Camilla's freebie. Watched more Great British Bake Off. That otter, the adorable otter, is from Leonard Designs, and then I slept in our second bedroom with our kitten this evening. It was my turn, so that pillow is from Pink Diamond Planner. Wednesday, I marked that my aunt won her election. So I have not talked about this before, but my aunt is a lawyer in a totally different state. She's on the other side of the country, and she was running for a judgeship this election cycle, and she won, so that was kind of exciting. Doesn't affect me like at all because again, she's on the other side of the country, but that was some fun news. A graded presentation, so I have another sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I played with Clover, so of course another sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Here I'm trying to decide what scripts to fill in all of my stuff with, but I decided to wait until I had everything down, so we'll come back to that later. Giving Clover her medication, I nearly had a panic attack this afternoon. I'm gonna be real with you, because it just was not going well. So I marked that with a Molly Has Anxiety from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And I'm going to use the It's Fine, I'm Fine script from Camilla's freebie. Not a great day. I was reading more Dune, so that is a very old sticker from Nightingale Paper Co. I just have a few of these left in colors that I don't normally use, but this color matched this kit perfectly. And then I played with both of the cats, so I just have a little paw print sticker for that. And then the exciting thing this evening was that Casey Musgraves tickets went on sale. So we haven't been to a concert in like so many years. Like we generally don't go to a lot of concerts. My husband was supposed to go to the My Chemical Romance reunion in like, I think it was scheduled for 2020, and obviously that didn't happen. And then he couldn't make it to the makeup date either. And I don't think I just don't go to a lot of concerts. But this day, Spotify sent out emails saying there was a pre-sale for Casey Musgraves, her latest tour for her new album that came out in March. And I asked my husband if he would go with me, because I really love Casey Musgraves. He doesn't really listen to her, but then I was telling him who the opening acts were, and he was like, "Oh, I love both of them," because I knew Father John Misty, who's going to be one of her openers. Like I knew he listened to him, and I like that guy's music too. But then the other band I think is called Nickel Creek, and my husband's like, "Oh yeah, they're great." And I'm like, "Okay, I don't know who they are, but we're going." So we got Casey Musgraves tickets. They're coming to our city, which is great because I feel like no one that I ever want to listen to comes to Sacramento. So yeah, that's not for a while, but it's something to look forward to for sure. And we spent like $160 for 2 tickets, which like compared to how things have been going lately with like Ticketmaster and all of the online ticket sales, that's a great price for a concert for me. Like I will not spend more than $100 for a concert ticket. I physically can't do it. But yeah, so that'll be exciting. And I'm glad that like we both are getting a little bit of what we want out of that concert. Like I'm going for the main headliner, obviously, and like my husband's going for the opening acts. So that's where we meet in the middle on music. Oh, Thursday. Okay, I had to book a flight and a car for our next trip to Colorado for Clover's checkup. I did a bunch of grading, and then I read some more of Dune. So those characters are from Once More with Love and Linear Designs. And then I watched Great British Bake Off and this new comedy special called Gender Agenda, which is just kind of a showcase of a bunch of different LGBTQ plus comedians. I thought it was very funny. I liked it, and I liked that it was a response to, honestly, some crappy stuff that Netflix has put out in the last few years. So I would recommend watching it. I thought it was pretty funny. So that sticker's from Linear Designs. And then I was just having a lot of anxiety and being scared regarding Clover and whether or not she was going to get better. So I have a cat, it's not a cat mom sticker, it's a mom life sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co., but I'm a cat mom, so that's where we're at with that. And then this was the last day that we were giving Clover her appetite stimulant, so that sticker's also from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Friday, I marked that it was International Women's Day with a script from Plannahannah, so happy International Women's Day, belatedly. And then I marked that it was payday with this dollar bill sign and a love script from Camilla's freebie, because we love payday lately. And then I marked that week 2 of Clover's treatment was complete with a sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And I did conferences with my students this week instead of regular class, so I met with each of them one-on-one. And Clover was on my lap for a lot of that, so I just marked conferences with Clover sleeping on a laptop. Or it looks like that to me. That sticker's from Beneva Creations. I did lose my ish again this afternoon, giving her medication, so I marked that with a dumpster fire Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And we gave her dose 3 of her immunostimulant, so that sticker is also from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then we went out for sushi this evening. So I have a sticker party sushi sticker, and I'm going to pull in a date night script from Magical Sticker Co. This sushi place was really cool. Like, they had a koi pond inside. I guess the building used to be an aquarium a long time ago, and now it's a sushi restaurant, which is morbidly funny. Everyone was really nice. It's a great like atmosphere. The sushi was like very like, I don't know. It wasn't the best sushi. So we might go back there, we might not. And then I hadn't watched all of Gender Agenda the night before, so I finished it this evening. So that those two elephants watching television together are from Linear Designs. And then I was just really anxious on Friday night. Don't really know why. There were a lot of emotions this week that felt kind of out of my control, quite frankly. So I just have an anxiety Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Saturday, after we fed the cats and gave Clover her medication early in the morning and all of that, my husband and I went back to bed to sleep in. So I have two otters holding hands from Lunar Designs and a need sleep script from Camilla's Freebie. Clover was walking more normally this day, which was really nice to see. So I have a Beneva Creations cap for that. And then I'm just pulling in this little star from Planet Hannah and a Netflix script from Cinderella Paper to mark that I canceled Netflix this day, because I've had it for like the last 6 months, and I was just finding that like I was deeply searching for things to watch, and it just wasn't worth the money anymore. Like I've mentioned a few times, like $15 is not that much a month, but when you're on a tight budget, which I kind of am lately, it's just like, that's $15 I could be doing something else with. So I'm on Team Roku right now, if you're interested. I will talk more about that another time. I filmed a plan with me, so I have this really adorable sticker from Linear Designs, the otter with like her little tripod. It's so cute. And my left eardrum was like vibrating a lot this weekend. It kept going on for like a few days. It went away eventually, and it hasn't come back in the last month, so that's good, but it was annoying, and I was like, am I dying? I don't know. Not really, but like, am I gonna lose my hearing? This is not great. It might have had something to do with allergies. I'm not sure. So that sticker's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And so is the next one to mark playing with the cats. And then I have this really old dog sticker from Planting Roses. This was of her dog Penny from like so long ago. Sorry. We were taking care of our friend / neighbor's dog, and he doesn't look like that, but I didn't have a sticker that looked like him. He's like a little old man dog. He's really friendly. He's like a smaller dog, but like, I don't know what type of dog he is. He's probably a mix of a lot of things, but we had to walk him and take care of him this weekend. Then I was watching Middleditch and Schwartz on Netflix. It was just kind of, now that I had canceled Netflix, they weren't gonna shut it off for another like month because my billing period was on the 7th, I think. So I was just watching like random stuff on there when I felt like it. It's like a comedy improv showcase. I liked it. It was funny. And then I slept in the office with Clover again this evening. So that's from Pink Diamond Planner. Sunday, of course, daylight savings time began. I've been so tired all the time. Anyway, it really didn't affect me much. I was unpacking a bunch of like glasses and bottles and just random stuff that I hadn't unpacked yet because it wasn't a high priority. So that sticker's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I started what I'm calling Clover's Health Journal. So I picked up a B6 planner from Printpression during their liquidation sale, and I'm using it as a health journal for Clover. So I might film that for you and kind of show you how I'm using that sometime. But I have a sticker sheet sticker from Bella Planella for that. I ordered a new file cabinet from Target. So that was fun to get like a new piece of furniture for the first time in like a few years. And then I had to do Clover's medication on my own in the afternoon because my husband went to D&D with his friends, and I successfully got Clover's medication in without too much drama, so that was nice. I was just generally sad this day though. I don't really know why. Just like a lot of mood swings this week for some reason. It just wasn't a great week. And so I marked that with a sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And I used the Frustrated script from Camilla's Freebie. I had to cut the It's Fine, I'm Fine sticker here because I just thought it would look better that way. And when I cut it, part of it like landed sticker side down on the page. I was like, no, please don't. It all worked out in the end. Finishing out Sunday, I was reading more of Dune, and then I finished the Middleditch and Schwartz series. I had not known of Thomas Middleditch before I watched that. I knew of this series before, I just hadn't watched it. But the other person is Ben Schwartz, who you might know if you've watched Parks and Rec, John Ralphio, just utter chaos. So he's very funny. So I'm just filling in with all of my scripts. Sorry that I got really behind on narrating what was actually on in front of the camera. I'm not going to go back and edit it this time to fit. We're just going to look at the stickers here. I'm tired today. I'm sorry. This is what's left over of the kit though, so still got a ton of little things and everything left over, and then after filling in my scripts, I went and wrote everything in, and that is what the final spread looks like. So yeah, definitely giving myself a lot more breathing room with this spread. I'm gonna try to do that more and see if that like helps me look at the spreads in a better light lately, because I do feel like my planner's been looking a little too cluttered lately, and I want it to look more like cohesive. So that's what we got for this week. I hope you enjoyed hearing about it. I hope you are doing well, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.